Why do you think that you're awake now? Probably because you watch this video and hear my voice, feel the light, etc. You can command on what you watch and everything around you displays a consistent continuity. How can you assert that what you're seeing now is not a dream? Wouldn't you be considering this moment as real simply because you haven't yet woken up? It's very possible that one day we'll waken up, following a longer dream than usual and have to face up to this reality. We have no evidence to the contrary. Who can guarantee that you're not actually dreaming right now, or even that your entire life has not been a dream? How can you be at all certain of the reality of the world in which you live? We perceive the world in so perfect a way that we believe in an external reality. But that reality is not so very different from the dreams we experience at night inside our heads. In dreams, we are aware of the external events, sounds, and sights even in our own bodies. We think and ponder. We feel the emotions of fear and anger, pleasure and love. We speak with other people. Even in our dreams, we are convinced that a material world exists around us. But upon awakening, suddenly we realize that everything we thought we experienced took place only in our minds. When we say that we see, in fact, we are perceiving the effects of impulses reaching our eyes after they are transformed into electrical signals in our brain. That is, when we say that we see, we are actually observing electrical signals in our mind. All the images we view in our lives are found in our center of vision. Both the vision of me you're now watching and the boundless horizon you see when you gaze out the window fit into this tiny space. When you smell a rose, actually, first you smell it with your brain. When you eat an apple, your brain first tastes it. By the time you're watching this video, every single motion of me is firstly seen by your brain, not your eyes. All that you can perceive, what you see, hear, taste, touch and smell, is all recreated specially for you in your brain. Therefore, when we speak of our perceptions of the surrounding environment, we are talking only about our inner copies of those same colors, shapes, sounds and smells. Light is converted into electrical signals transmitted by neurons to a tiny spot in the back part of the brain called the center of vision. After a series of processes, this brain center perceives the signals as images. The actual act of seeing takes place in this tiny spot at the rear of the brain in pitch darkness, completely insulated from light. Although our dreams have no material counterpart, still we perceive the sun's light and warmth in our dreams. From that point of view, dreams indicate that perceptions of the sun can be created in our minds without its actual being there. No matter how realistic our perceptions, they are our mind's interpretations. Therefore, we can never be sure that the images we perceive are not created by artificial signals. In other words, we can never distinguish between reality and imagination. Reality is the life after death. Earth is an imaginary world shown to us on a little area of our brains just like a dream. Those who refuse to recognize this fact during this life will suffer great remorse in the hereafter. When they realize that the people, properties, ranks, offices to which they were devotedly attached throughout their lives, which they were blindly pursued by believing that they were real, which they associated with God by forgetting Him and the hereafter, are actually only imaginary and images in their minds. They will be devastated to see all the things they thought will exist forever falling, one by one, by the wayside. Allah is the only being to exist absolutely.
Allah sees everything. He created this world with all its details and sees it in all its states. As He informs us in the Quran, And the two recording angels are recording, sitting on the right and on the left. He does not utter a single word without a watcher by him, pen in hand.